Welcome to Making Sense with Steve. Today, we're going to discuss toxic masculinity. Does it exist? Some people will argue that there's nothing toxic about masculinity. Then you have other people who argue that it's a real serious problem for women, this toxic masculinity. So I'd like to back up just a little bit, and we'll go back to what is commonly referred to as second wave feminism. Now, in second wave feminism, the arguments they were making was equal pay and being able to work, which they already had equal pay, and if a woman wanted to work, all she had to do was go out and get a job. It wasn't like these were any things that were hidden from them. What it really boiled down to is they wanted to run around and sleep with everybody that they could and then brag about it, but you weren't supposed to call them whores or sluts. The point is, there was no talk about masculinity at all in any way, shape, or form, other than the villain in the room were men. And now we advance forward to whatever wave they're calling it in feminism. And all of a sudden we have this toxic masculinity, which is such a problem. And this needs to be resolved. And the way we're going to resolve it is we're going to teach our young boys not to rape. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. One of. Just how would you teach somebody not to rape without teaching them what rape is? That's insanity. That's spending your time teaching someone what not to do and never teaching them what to do. In any case, as we look at this, we have one of two reasonable conclusions, in my opinion. If there are others, I'd like to hear about it, but I only see two right now. And the first one is toxic masculinity did not exist at second wave feminism, the beginning of second wave feminism. And now, if we assume the truth, if we assume what these women are saying nowadays, that toxic masculinity does exist and it is a problem, then it would seem to me that it's only logical that it is the result of 50 years of feminism. So nothing you are going to do in relationship to males directly is going to resolve this problem. What you need to do is you need to look at feminism and the history of it, at least during the second wave, and actually it goes all the way back to suffrage. And you need to define what went wrong in this ideology that created toxic masculinity, and you need to undo that, which seems like a much more logical approach to it. Now, you won't hear feminists arguing this point at all, because this would be an admission that they were doing something wrong, or they had done something wrong. Instead, they continue to blame men for it. So the challenge that I put out there for all the feminists who swear that toxic masculinity exists is find the root cause of it. And it's not men. It's not males. Assuming it does exist, the root cause of it lies in something or everything that took place with the second wave feminists. That's it for me on this topic. Y'all have a great day, and I'm out.